So apparently they sent the Immune Deficiency Foundation actually posted a video thanking Ironmouse right now at this very moment. So I just kind of want to see this one real quick, actually. I'm kind of curious on this one.
Hello, I'm Jory Bear.
Jesus Christ, why is the video so low? Oh, it's literally only on 360p. Hey.
And I lead the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Sometimes it's hard to find the right words to say, but I'll try. I wasn't expecting Ironmouse to create the Tiltify fundraiser to benefit us, but it shouldn't have surprised me. Because that's who she is. Even in the midst of challenges, she thought of us before herself.
Damn, dude.
And what has been raised in less than 48 hours is surreal, overwhelming in the best possible way. But honestly, I've known how special Mouse is for a long time.
Aww.
What I didn't know is that an entire community would rally around the Immune Deficiency Foundation in a way I couldn't have imagined.
Of course.
I sent Mouse a message yesterday. I told her that her authenticity and vulnerability inspire me.
Aww.
But so do you. You've inspired me in ways you may not even realize. Gratitude doesn't begin to describe it. So whether you were able to donate or not, you made a difference. More people know about the Immune Deficiency Foundation. More people know about primary immunodeficiency. More people know about the need for plasma donation. Vulnerably, authentically, and very much sincerely. Thank you.
That's great. Don't copyright me, to be honest. Don't copyright me off of that. Yeah, so that's pretty great. She also, Miss Ironmouse also did had her first stream after, after the whole Vshojo thing. I'm very curious to see what has happened, the aftermath of the whole Vshojo thing. It's crazy because like the CEO of JP is fired. All Vshojo members are gone. What else? The EN side of freaking Vshojo has not said anything as of yet. There has been nothing of clarification, nothing. There's just been nothing in general, dude. But I'm very curious to see this. Actually, I'm very curious.
Hello. Hello. I've forgotten how to stream. How do I stream, guys? How do I stream? How do I stream? Somebody tell me. Hello.
I better not get copyrighted from the music.
I'm done here.
No!
I'm glad, personally, like, I'm glad that it has reached over, like, apparently it actually has reached, from my knowledge specifically, right? From the Ironmouse video, at least, from the Tiltify, anyways. Apparently, it has reached over 1 million. Damn, 1.1, dude. That is crazy. Man, dude. That's great. That's amazing, to be honest. That's great. It sucks that it kind of really hurts me because I can't really donate because of my financial status. Like, I can't. Like, I really cannot, unfortunately. I wish I could, because I would totally donate, like, a good large sum of money, but, But this is great though. This is actually like really fantastic that it has reached like, and it's still growing, dude. It is actually still growing, dude. That's crazy. I heard about that. I heard that Cinder donated apparently to the to Ironmouse's Immune Deficiency Foundation thing as well. So, you know, that's what I also heard as well. So it's kind of funny. You know, it's kind of been hilarious. Oh, you got top donors 17K, VTube Studios at 16K, Tricky Wee at 15K. Gamer subs at 15, VGen, close this up. VGen at 15K, Shy Lily at 12K, Valkyrie at 15K, Taiga at 17. Taiga is the highest one, at least so far at this very moment, you know. I would have loved to donate, to be honest. Really? Is that how much he donated? Check the leaderboards. I assume this is the full leaderboard. Let me see. Oh, there's a full leaderboard. Let me see. Hold on, I want to see this real quick. Jacksepticeye at 10, Doki Bird at 10, Kenji at 10, Jaden 10, Nimi at 10, Nyanners at 9, Zentreya at 8. Cinder, Ludwig at 5K, Sea-Dog VA at 5K. Sea-Dog, you know you can do better than that. Sayu at 5, Apricot at 5. Feifei at 2.5, Giguk at 2.5. Yeah. Can I take number 15 with the side of where the hell have you been?
Ludwig when he donates. Let's up those numbers. Atat.
Yeah, that's just a list of CCs having a contest. Sea-Dog beaten by Cinder. What the fuck? I know, tell me about it. Come on, man, Sea-Dog. You can do better than that. Come on, man. But yeah, overall, it's pretty cool though. Deme at 1.3. That's great though. That's fantastic though. Yeah, if I did, I probably would donate too as well. But under my financial status, I cannot, unfortunately. I cannot do that because I am not financially stable. I can't help others if I cannot help myself, you know? That is the sad, fortunate truth of how the world is, so... But it is pretty crazy, though.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my God.
Ironmouse!
Much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Potato!
Oh, my God.
She has a
My
lovely
OBS
community,
is
to be
like-
honest.
My OBS is lagging
Bummer.
so bad. I can't see who's gifting. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I cannot see who's gifting.
You think Sea-Dog, her unofficial man, would donate more?
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
True. Her official, unofficial man, you know?
Spamming every
Welcome
sound
back,
alert.
Mouse. You'll make this brief. No need to answer questions. We all are aware of the situation.
True,
But now
true.
let's
Yeah, you know
celebrate
what?
that
You know
you-
what? The amount of cinnamon roll that has been donated to Ironmouse, that could probably pay the entire thing, I'll be honest with you.
Your influence, kindness and indomitable will to do good has rallied the whole of the tubosphere from friends to those who look up to you. Know
Oh my
we have
gosh,
your
he's getting
back. We have raised
exploded by
over
so many love and
$1,070,000+
support, to be honest. It's
and
crazy
raising in
though.
48
I'm actually kind of
hours.
happy to see like
So
the
in
actual
light of
VTuber
that,
community.
let's-
Like, let's set aside, right? I know that the VTuber community in general can be like pretty toxic or have some really bad eggs in general, but it's nice to have everybody like be together and rally behind this cause itself and have an actual like good upcoming, even though like people on the internet want to be all so negative all the time. This in general, it's nice. It's nice to see human beings in general being together and actually like, you know, support one another, you know. It's very odd to see it, you know, because we in the Void has always seen you guys always battling out to the death and shit, you know. Vshojo died for our sins, pretty much, to be honest. They almost broke her record while there was subs 35% hype train. Really?
Party. Beep boop.
Goodbye.
I'm glad that she's happy though.
Sorry. Oh my god. That's a lot of balls. Guys!
So much explosion is happening, to be honest. Jesus Christ. That is a lovely community right there, to be honest. I think she's still streaming, or is this another stream from before? Well, this is from like her first stream, so I don't know. Like I said, I can't access my Twitch account to find out. This is from like at least like earlier today, so I'm just taking a look at it right now at this very moment.
But I'm glad that I did it because
I just want to see if she addresses on like anything, or like if she has anything to say, or you know, I just kind of want to take a look at it in general. She's still streaming? I'm glad she's still streaming.
Before I started the stream, I was crying. Before I started the stream, I was crying in the bathroom. Mods, it hurt his balls. I was crying in the bathroom, and then I started the stream, and I was crying, and I'm like, oh my god, how am I gonna do this? And now I can't stop laughing. Mordecom!
We are happy to see you. House. I donated plasma earlier today and donated $10 to your fundraiser.
Hot take: Vshojo signed under a desk agreement with IDF to rally populace to send funds for the foundation. Could you imagine? That'd be pretty stupid in my personal opinion.
I'm so happy to see it break through $1 million.
Thank you all
Just
so
like
much.
Kendrick's song.
The biggest twist in VTubing history.
I'm gonna have to mute.
What am I, a puta?
I don't even.
What am I, a puta?
Guys, please.
I was prepared to but I wasn't prepared to feel.
Oh, is that Sea Dog? Oh yeah, that is Sea Dog.
I want to apologize.
That is Sea Dog. I was like, wait a second.
My attorney. I'm sorry.
Congestant fund.
I'm sorry you have to see all this. You're probably very confused.
This is great though, to be honest.
Good evening, Mousy.
She has a very
bro.
lovely community, not gonna lie.
Around.
Definitely her community is probably the best or so to support Miss Ironmouse from all her endeavors.
What am I, a puta?
Lawyer son, I'm sorry. Lawyer son, I'm sorry. Cause it's like I wish I could keep them on so that I won't have to talk.
Hey, plug.
Because I don't know what to say.
That's
I don't know what to
definitely
say
Connor
right now.
saying that.
Thank you so much.
That sounds like
before I say
Connor saying
anything,
puta.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who's gifted subs, everybody who has donated, gifted subs, gave bits in this moment right now. I'm so sorry. My OBS has the bed. My OBS is the bed, and I can't see the activity feed.
That's a very
to
crazy
see who's
alert, to be
gifting
honest.
What? You all know that. Y'all know that I would be like, thank you so much, but my OBS is like frozen. But thank you to everybody who has gifted subs. You did not have to do that. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. I did not know. I'm gonna be honest. I was not sure when I was gonna stream again. Because I've been an emotional mess.
Rightly
I've
so.
been an emotional mess.
That's understandable.
It's been a very difficult time for me.
I think everyone's having a difficult time. The heaviest one of them all is Miss Ironmouse, because after fucking Vshojo gaslighting, well, actually not gaslighting, but manipulating her basically, to her to stay in the company. He's like, no, don't leave her, so, you know, everyone else is gonna like fall apart and blah 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 blah. You know, it's just like, bro, that is straight up manipulation, dude. That is just straight up manipulation.
This is the longest break that I've ever taken from streaming since I started streaming a long time ago.
That would be pretty cool, to be
OGs will
honest.
know
Hey, Winter.
that when I first started streaming, I used to take breaks for like weeks, months at a time, from being sick, and then after a while, when I started.
Right, I've been trying to tune into what's been going on for a while now. I've been seeing the articles. It's crazy that this news has literally skyrocketed outside of the VTubing space. The last time we had that was.
Don't leave us. We need more money. XDX and Ironmouse. No, frick you.
The last time we had that was what, during Niji Sanji's, right? I think Niji Sanji was the last one that had the new skyrocket outside of the it was either that one or it was the Cinder one. I don't remember which one it is. I know it's one of the two. I think it was the Niji Sanji though.
I would stream all the time and never take a break. And this is like the longest break I've ever taken. You know. I have a few things I want to say before I move on to other fun stuff and happy stuff and, you know. You missed me. I missed you guys too. I missed you guys too. I missed you guys so much. I was just like, I think for a few days I didn't even talk. I didn't even say a word. I was just like,
I'm just hoping I don't get copyrighted strike by the music in the background. That's all I really care about the most. I'm really hoping that I do not get copyrighted for the music in the background, okay?
you know, bed rotten. I wish I could say I was getting work done, but
Shh, don't say it, potato. Don't say it, potato. All right, shut the fuck up. Don't you jinx it here. Don't you jinx it for me. I know another company is losing all their VTubers. They didn't lose all their VTubers. They've lost like some of their VTubers. But it's pretty crazy to be hearing that too as well. Hello, thank you for the follow. To be honest, in her beating Sea-Dog in donut amounts makes me want to give her a smidge of a chance to watch again. Could you imagine that? Who knows?
I was not. I have not been able to do anything. You know?
She's still reforming at the end of the day.
It has been, man, crazy, huh? Crazy times. I'm just gonna preface this by saying, I made the elephant in the room. I put out my video. Unfortunately, at this time, I cannot say anything more than what I said in the video.
That makes sense.
But please know, just like I said in the video, the second, the minute, the hour, the moment, the nanosecond, nanomachines. The second I am able to speak and say what I want to say, I will say what I have to say. I will say.
That's good. That's good. Because a lot of people want clarification here, to be honest. And the only one who can give it to us is Ironmouse.
Everything that I can when I'm able to. Nanomachine, son. But unfortunately, right now at this time, I can't. You know, and I know some people are like, but Mouse, what do you mean? Other people are saying stuff, and it's like, yeah, but you know, I say it in my video anyway.
That makes
period,
sense.
Exclamation mark. But yeah, like I said, when I can, I will tell you guys.
Everybody's gone from Vshojo. A lot of them, some of them announced them on Twitter. Some of them announced them on a live stream. I know that Henya is gone as well. Amalie is gone. Michi is gone. Keisan is gone. What is it? Even the whole JP, basically the whole entire JP branch is gone. Kuro is gone too as well. Yeah, their entire roster is completely like literally straight up. If you want to know what, like, you know how like there's the seven sins and everything, and greed is one of them. Just look at Vshojo, and that's literally the definition of greed.
Speak. because it's very important to me to be able to say everything that I want to say.
Yeah, we
I
already
made sure
said that already. Yeah.
I worked with my attorney on what I could say at the moment, and I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful to my attorney for all the help, and I just want to say a huge thank you to you guys.
This might this actually might kill off VTuber organizations, to be honest. Like just like VTuber companies in general. This might actually just kill them off because of this. You never expected the giant juggernauts to like do the things that they were doing. You expect them, you kind of expected them to do better, right? Because like we've heard like issues of like VTuber organizations or VTuber companies, but like a lot more smaller, right? In a more smaller condensed area, right? But now since we had one of the big juggernauts doing this in general, that might basically like kind of kill off like other I wouldn't say like kill off, but it might like slowly not want people to join VTuber companies because of this. So I wouldn't be surprised if like it starts drying up, Yeah, I feel like indie is the future, to be honest. The worst part is not just the VTube companies doing the same these types of things either, but that can a topic for another day. Yeah. Stop repeating yourself. But yeah. No, but that's pretty much it though. Like honestly, like in general, it's pretty like it's gonna put a lot of like hesitation of people trying to join a like VTuber company. It's definitely going to be like it's like I was like I don't know, man, I don't know. Ever since what happened with Vshojo, you can't really put your trust in these so much because especially the things that's been happening with Niji Sanji, which is one, and then now Vshojo that has fallen from grace is the second. So we didn't just have one company. We had two companies who are literally the top juggernauts or so that are basically crumbling. Well, Vshojo crumbled completely. So it's just kind of like, it's funny because like the way how they like go after certain VTubers, how they hire certain VTubers, I feel like they go for a specific criteria that they don't know certain things, Like they don't know like how like like the whole contracts and all this other stuff works and everything like that. They kind of like go for, I feel like they like, I've been paying attention closely of like how these VTuber organizations have been like kind of like handpicking these specific VTubers. I wouldn't say sad or lonely. It's more like these VTubers have passion to create content and to make a community without worrying, like they don't worry about like the money, the whole thing behind the scenes, basically. A fish man collects sad girls. I wouldn't say sad girls. It's more like they have these aspirations, these very like very creative people or so that are like, I guess you can say, I wouldn't say gullible, but like very easy to trick or so to like to sign up to these places or so. Like they like, have you noticed like almost every single like VTuber who is in like Vshojo wants to create like, they want to make like this beautiful community. They care about their community. They want to grow their community. They want to make content that's fun, and they want to do all this other stuff. They don't really care too much about the money side, the business side, or anything of that sort of nature. That's basically is like the type they go after. It almost feels like that's what they've been doing or so, and they've just been taking advantage of those people in general. Now they just broken all their trust, and this is how it became to be here. So I feel sorry for Kei-san because she got broken 2 times, so stop it, King.
Thank you to everybody who sent me so many kind messages and who wrote so many kind messages to me.
What was that? What was that, Pillow? Huh? You wanna repeat that again?
Thank you for your kindness. Thank you for being the most amazing community
Tuskaroo on Pillow. Tuskaroo.
I've in the universe. Thank you for being so wonderful. I've been so like this whole
I don't know about that one. I know, imagine.
terrible.
Imagine giving me stale Dorito chips. What's wrong with you? What am I supposed to do with a stale
And,
Dorito chip?
You know, the biggest thing in my heart and in my mind.
It's not just that. It feels like it's definitely someone who was very money hungry in the EN side. Especially not paying the talents and also pocketing the charity money as well. That's kind of like, yeah.
The thing that mattered the most to me was to support the Immune Deficiency Foundation, and that was the most important thing for me.
That's crazy. That's actually kind of like wild in general, to be honest. This is a very interesting matter. Nyanners also speak about it as well. Can I hear? I want to hear a little bit of it, not a whole entire thing though.
Like, isolated us and like threatened us with legal action. And I can't. Hi, Nyanners, long-time worker here and big fan of your stuff. I was confused when you left Vshojo, but boy, doesn't make sense now. I'm glad you're indie now. Thank you. And obviously, like, big. Please send lots of support to everybody else who left.
It has to be more. It can't just be just one person in general behind this entire thing. Like, it has to be a collective group who was literally consumed by greed.
And the recent news, the wake of the recent news and everything. Yeah, sorry, I'm the shadow CEO of Vshojo, and let's just say there's a $500 million, $500,000 million thing with my name on it. There might be something waiting for me in a private island somewhere. I gotta get out of here. Guys, sorry, no stream tomorrow. I gotta go manage some of my bank accounts. I gotta cover up some tracks. You guys, I can't believe this happened. By the way, I'm gonna be taking a short little vacation. I'll be back in a few months. Probably gonna go to, what's that one place in Europe where people can, like, get around tax? Switzerland? No, it's some like random tiny island somewhere. Yeah, addiction, it does terrible things to people. It's really depressing. Speaking of depressing holy man. Oh man, there's just so much that I want to talk about. I'll be real, there's so much that I've kept to myself for literally years. And I don't know, there's been a lot that has happened in the last 24 hours even, and I've seen like a lot of people coming forward, and I'm really, I don't know, I don't want to say proud, I don't want to say like that word because that kind of makes it feel condescending in a way. I don't mean it like that at all. But I'm inspired by them for coming forward. They're very brave. I'm a scared little and they I wish them all the best. Like, it actually, I am so unbelievably angry about just everything, like the entire everything, man. Like, what the I'm not good at talking even during the best of times. You guys all know that. I'll do my best, and like I really don't want anything I say to be misconstrued in any way. Like, that's my biggest fear. Like, I'm whenever I have to talk
Granted, we won't go through the entire 1 hour thing, but I just kind of want to hear like at least most of it because it's 1 hour long, so
anything remotely serious like this on stream, my whole puckers up, you know, like when you almost fall off of a high place and you get that like whoa. I start like shaking. Did you see what Keisan did with the Japanese manager? Yes, I actually saw that happen live because I woke up at 5 a.m. right on the dot when she went live with that, because I couldn't fall back asleep because I was coughing so much, and I was like, I might as well just see what's going on over in Keisan's stream. And that was actually unreal. Like, she has the biggest balls of all time. That was incredible. Like, she stood on business and got the Japanese CEO to come on her stream, and she was just like grilling him about everything. and she
Mm-hmm.
she just straight up told him that she quit, like right to his face, and he was just like, "Hi."
No, that makes sense.
She is a legend. I've always like greatly respected her. She is iconic and like genuinely such a
That's
a
why
good
Kei-san is
person.
my Oshi.
And it pains me
That's the reason
that
why.
after everything else she went through before the Vshojo stuff, even she had to go through even more again. Like after like putting her trust in these people, they over like that. Like that is insane to me.
Yeah.
And she's so nice too. Like that. All these people that have been over, they're so nice. Like that. I know, obviously, like that's one of the worst parts. Like I can't really put it into words, but it just sucks. Like they put their trust in these people. We all did. We all like put our trust in them, believed in them, and like there was a lot of problems even like initially when I joined, but I still stayed with it because I was like, man, like I actually like believe in their mission. I believe in all of us. I want everything to be successful. Like you feel like you're part of a family, so to speak, and you just want everybody to do well. You want the family to succeed, and just to have that trust broken in such a like completely the worst way possible, it's heartbreaking. It's awful.
I'm hoping this music in the background does not make copyrighted either. I'm just hearing the music in the background. I'm really hoping I do not get copyrighted. I'm just worried because the past couple of weeks I've been getting copyrighted for the most ridiculous things ever. That's why.
Like I can't even believe the
That's all I really
extent
care
of
about, to be
everything.
honest.
It's infuriating.
I better not be
I
getting
don't wanna get,
copyrighted,
like,
to be
too
honest.
heated or anything. I'm gonna try to stay
I'm like,
as
this is
level-headed as I
important.
can, but God, everything involved in this, it has been mind-numbing. Like even like, not even mentioning the recent thing that came out, you know, involving them stealing money from a charity and
Yep.
f***ing over Ironmouse.
Yep.
Like even before all that
Yep.
there was like so many things that were very angering and just very disappointing. So f***ed up. Who steals from charity? Like my expectations.
Yeah,
for
that's why for me personally too as well, like when I trust information that I give out to like my VTuber friends in general, that means I trust you. And if you break that trust to me, I will never speak on the subject ever again or trust anyone ever again. So
them were very low. I will be real. I respectfully saying, no, that disrespectfully saying, my expectations for them were low. When I left, I like even back then I was like, I had some glimmer of hope that maybe they'd realize like, oh man, we really f***ed up. We really mismanaged things. We gotta turn things around and actually look out for the talent. That
it's funny because it's the EN side who was greedy. The EN. That is the most wildest thing to hear about that, is that it's not even that side, it's not even the JP branch or anything like that. It's literally the EN side of things.
we promised we'd take care of them. They promised us that they would look out for us and take care of us. But no, like again and again, like at every turn, I'm disappointed and like they just betrayed everybody. I can't even believe it. I can't even f***ing fathom it. Literally, our expectations.
It's
were
literally
low,
the
but
EN.
It's cartoonish. It's
But I'm you know, the funny thing about it is that I'm not surprised because, you know, everything from the EN side has always been, you know, kind of not that great, you know? Like, just take a look at like Niji Sanji's like EN side of things, you know, how crazy it's been behind the scenes, you know? And then now we take a look at Vshojo's EN side of this in general. It's kind of like, you know, it's just greed even on itself. It's just literally just greedy shenanigans.
cartoonishly evil. They didn't put you up in $1 million mansions. I mean, I'm sure some of them probably are. Like, not any of the talent, obviously, but maybe. I don't know. There's still, like, a lot that is just kind of shrouded in mystery involved with a lot of that stuff because they purposely hide things and purposely I don't know, they're not transparent about a lot. Twister evil mustache, my charity money now, like for real. Yeah, some of us have mansions, but not due to any help from Vshojo. I'll say that from their like from their own hard work. That's another thing. Like, I hope that this just shows people that, and this isn't like a statement that all corporations are automatically bad, obviously, but the talent is what matters. It's the corporations would be nothing without the talent. They owe everything to the talent. You should like care more about the talent and if they're like being taken care of than like the interests of any company or corporation. Because at the end of the day, like corporations, they're like an entity. They're a corporate entity, and their main goal, my main goal, is to make money. And sometimes they'll stoop so low to do whatever they can to make more money off of people and take advantage of people. Yeah, the talent is the company. The talent is the heart and soul and backbone of the company.
The talents make the company, not the company make the talents, because they're the ones who hold the pillars for the company for it to stand up above.
I just like, I don't know. I just hope in light of all of this, like all this coming to light, more people will understand this, like, in general, and like be less likely to fall victim to some of these shady ass tactics. And I'm not saying that in a way where it's like it's anybody's fault that they fell victim to it. I don't blame them at all. I did too. Like, they can be
It's because of contract and stuff like that, and they can actually like legally persecute you.
Is like the tactics that they use, and now that all this is out in the open, maybe they'll be less likely to be able to pull the wool over people's eyes and trick them and take advantage of them. I wonder if they can even leave easily. Their contracts are up. There's a lot of people that are straight up just quitting, right? Like, I saw a lot of people just announce that they're leaving as of today or yesterday. The Cason quit. Yeah, the company is done. I doubt the contracts matter. Yeah, I think the contracts are voided at this point. Or at least I hope they are. Oh.
Well, the contract shouldn't help, if they have not been getting paid or whatsoever, right? That's already broken the contract itself, depending what's written on it, right? But then also on top of that, they stole from charity. I think that kind of voids everything. Isn't that law breaking? Isn't that a law breaking thing where they take from charity itself? I feel like if that happens or so, when it comes to like, stealing, if you steal from charity itself, I think isn't that a crime? Charity fraud? Is that what it is? Yeah. So I'm like, I feel like no contract should hold them accountable. It should be voided, like, period, especially if Miss Ironmouse was holding the event for that, We need a special place in the void for charity stealers. Yes, I know where to send them. I got the perfect place, to be honest.
Oh, wait, one second. They got me, bro. They got trained snipers. Oh, fuck. Get down! Everybody, get down!
Welcome back.
Don't worry, they couldn't afford sniper. Bro, there's like a hitman that comes forward on Twitter with a Google document, like, my experience with Vshojo. They hired me to take care of a few talent, if you catch my drift, and still haven't seen a single cent of payments via the black market. And I will say that during all that, like, I wanted the people that were in there to get out if they could. Like, I didn't want them to be over. Like, absolutely not. I wanted the best for them. And some of the staff too, like Panini. Like, she was my manager for a good while during my time at Vshojo. Like, she was a really, really nice lady, and she helped with so much. I feel like she probably got the short end of the stick too. Like, a lot of the way that they operate is they would purposely, like, spread misinformation and, like, not tell people, keep them in the dark. So I would not blame them at all for not knowing, or, like, having some side of the story that isn't the full story or is, like, completely a lie. I would not blame them for that. I don't know if my heart is beating fast because of what I'm talking about that I never thought I'd ever be able to talk about for the rest of my life, or because I'm coughing like a sick mother. Panini was already announced as head of VTubing at Future Legends VT. Wait, really? Wait, that's awesome. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if anything I say is sounds really stupid, or if it's disjointed, or if I phrase anything in a dumb way. I'm kind of rough around the edges right now, and this is it's difficult to talk about. But I feel like I have like I don't know. I feel like I gotta talk about it. After all this time, I gotta say something. And the fact that like so many other people did, I just felt like, I don't know. It's good to get that kind of thing off your chest, but also I feel like it's important for other people to know, especially if they're another VTuber or another like streamer, just so they can see the warning signs and stuff like this. Use it as a cautionary tale. Like if our stories can help companies in general like shape the up, then I think it's for the best. Like despite all the stress and the suffering and everything that people went through, at least it'll make for some kind of meaningful change in the space. Hopefully, we can only hope. Like no,
Yeah, Hololive. I'm looking at you right now. I'm looking at you right now. After the most recent graduation that's happened over there. Your next, bitch.
At least no more stealing from a charity and thinking you can get away with it. What the stealing money from multiple people. Oh god. What the It's actually crazy. I genuinely still can't believe it. Like it feels so surreal. I'm sorry if any of this gets kind of heavy, like in advance. I really don't like to delve into like this on stream, because I know
we'll see what happens.
Just wants to chill, and
we will
I
see
do
what
too,
happens.
But this is like a lot of this stuff.
Because so far, what is it? Face Connect is the only one that has been running a good reputation so far. That's about it, you know. You know what? The most wholesome corpo VTuber agency now is Chick knows Umamusami.
Like the stuff that I can talk about, at least, has been weighing on me for years, and I really want to be able to just get it out there for like the reasons I said prior, and also selfishly because I just want people to have context and like
I hope so too as well.
Where not just me, but like a lot of people
Take it red.
that left, like Bay and Silver, and also like before all this went down too, even like Matara and Zen and Giga when they left. Like I just want people to understand like the situation as best as they can, have transparency for a lot of things, and also just like spread awareness of a lot of the stuff that can go down and a lot of the ways that people can be taken advantage of. Matara was fired, not left. Yeah, that's insane to me too. It's not my place to talk about
she was
her
fired?
story,
I forgot about that, to
but,
be
like,
honest. Goddamn.
Her situation is infuriating to me too. Just like everybody's like, all the that people had to go through with this company, it's mind-blowing to me. At the same time, it's like, I don't know the right word, but it feels like a strange sense of solidarity in a way, where like I don't know Matara that personally. I did, like, I was able to speak with her at that party that I went to a few weeks ago, and she was very nice. She was a very nice lady. I was a little bit tipsy and it was very loud, so I probably came off as very rude and tizzed out talking to her for the first time, but she was a very nice lady. I really appreciated her like coming up to me and talking to me, because like I think I don't know how much I can say in regards to that, but she was very kind, and she reached out to me in a way that just really, it meant a lot to me. But from what I know, she's very nice and very caring, and I know that she got obscenely over by the company too, and it's just unfair. What everybody went through is completely unfair. Yeah, it was a very genuinely nice gesture on her part, and I appreciate it a lot. Like she was just like, I won't go into too much of what we talked about, but she just like checked up on me and stuff. Like, even though I was literally meeting her for the first time, she was like checking up on me, asking like how I'm doing and stuff, and it just it meant a lot. And I'll take back everything I said about cockroaches. Just put that on the record. I'll take back everything I've said. I'm still kind of scared of them, but you know, they are chill. Yes. Yeah. They are very chill. Yes. I guess to like start with, I had wanted to like I had the feeling of wanting to leave Vshojo months and months before I even left. Like there was just like a lot of problems even during like the first few years of the company.
Really?
And I don't know if I can get into many of them. I don't know if it's my place, like a lot of it, but
Just your experience.
I had my reasons even well before like things came to a head with the contract dispute stuff. Yeah, I wanted to leave Vshojo before it was cool, you guys. I didn't mean it like that. I swear to God. I just meant like it was frustrating at the time not being able to be more open about the reasons why I left, and the fact that I had been considering it for a longer time than what I could say, really. Like there was just like a lot of cracks forming behind the scenes.
So you're saying the first couple of years of Vshojo was already crumbling, but it just wasn't like showing yet, and they were just covering the cracks with like tape, basically.
A lot of mismanagement, a lot of like shady stuff going on. There came a time when we had to renew our contract. The contract, as y'all know, like Vay mentioned this, that it was like, oh yeah, Vay was the very first one to leave, like officially. And I think like a lot of us were all kind of like, you know, like huddled together in the darkness, like, dude, what the going on with this company? What the do we do? And I was very unsure. Like part of me was like, there was alarm bells going off, and I was very like weirded out by some of the stuff that was happening. I actually like way back when I was like, man, like something about things that are going on in this company is not sitting right with me, but I'm gonna stick it out because I believe in the company's mission. And then the contract renewal happened, and yeah, they put Vay under an NDA that made her unable to talk to any of the girls about it. Yes, that part was so f***ed up. Like,
I forgot about that actually.
They did so much to prevent us from talking to each other, and to purposely like pit us against each other even, and like,
what the fuck? They put them in a battle arena ring? What the hell? Whoa, what the fuck? Yo, okay. If I ever see that or something like that on any situation at a company, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I'm good, fam. I'm good.
They did not want us to talk to each other. They did not want us to like get together and be like, yo, like what the is going on? Isn't this kind of weird? They like isolated us and like threatened us with legal action.
Huh?
Bro, it's insane. They told her like, yeah, like you better not talk to everybody, cause we can sue you or something like that.
What? What? Oh my god, what?
It was stop. And she was the one initially that was like, hey, this contract does not seem that great, for lack of a better word. Like, we need to look into this. We need to like get a lawyer and check this out, because like that's like what you should be doing even to begin with. If you're dealing with any kind of contract, any kind of like legally binding contract, when you're part of a company, you should have a lawyer look over it. And it is crazy to me how many people don't do that or don't know that they should do that. And a lot of that like isn't even their fault, because a lot of the time, like in the case of Vshojo, they will purposely try to discourage you from seeking out a lawyer, like legal counsel about it.
What? Oh, hell no. Hell no, dude. That's the same tactics as Niji Sanji, bro. That is the same tactics as Niji Sanji, man. When they did it with Sayu. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Or they'll actively try to what's the word? I don't want to like allege anything too serious, but they'll I guess peer pressure is sort of the word. Like they'll use like peer pressure tactics to make it seem like it's bad to get a lawyer.
This is why I'll never get this. Okay, chat. This is the only reason why I'll never get into a company, because I'm a smart individual. I will usually, if there is a contract, they've taught this even in the Void. They taught this in the Void. If you get a contract getting given to you at anything or any sort of reason or so, you must seek out legal advice for the contract. Always. It's probably the reason why I'll never get accepted to any VTuber company. I'm too smart. Thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Gaslighting, obfuscate, yeah. Thank God they actually had like contacts to this really nice agency, like lawyer agency, and I got in touch with them through her, like giving the contact and stuff, and they helped me so much to look over the contract. And I'll never forget, like I was on a call with this lawyer who was a really nice lady, by the way. I could just hear her audibly being horrified at this contract, and it made me so scared. It was terrifying. I was like, what the f***? What was I about to sign? And she just...
Yeah, I applied to Vshojo, but it doesn't mean I'm not gonna look at the contract. I'm gonna sit there and read the contract, and also like go talk to the lawyer that I have, with Mama Azathoth, and seek, not even a lawyer from this side of the dimension, a lawyer from the Void. Lawyers from the Void don't fuck around, I'll be honest with you. They'll seek out bullshittery faster than anything.
She was going over the contract and just like audibly sighing and being like, oh my god, like some of this is kind of ridiculous. It was terrifying. I don't want to get too like chronologically incorrect. I guess it doesn't really matter, but Vay helped me so much, and I hate during the fallout of all this, she got so much flack. Like she got shit on so much. There's so many people spreading shit about like, oh, like the only reason she left is because.
Really? There was people who hated. I thought Vay was cool, to be honest. I don't know. She is like Vay K-san. Before she was K-san, she was from Hololive. K-san, Vay, Ironmouse. I always thought Vay was cool because she speaks from her mind and everything. She says what she wants to say. I was just like, dude, she's so cool. I want to be like her.
OTK, blah, 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 to try to discredit her and then by extension say that I only left because she left, which like it makes both of us look like a bunch of dumb doo-doo heads.
That's pretty stupid in my personal opinion.
Dumb bitches. Like, she left because of this, and she left only because the other two left. So
when I literally heard when this happened or so, I think this happened like, I don't know when this happened or so. I think this might have happened before I even started VTubing or so. I've heard the falling out or so when Nyanners, Silvervale, and Vay leaving Vshojo, and I've never thought of that in general, to be honest. I felt like, I feel like there's something must have been happening behind the scenes. Maybe the contract wasn't that good or something, or a fallout or something, or no agreement or something. That's usually is what things happen or so behind the scenes when it comes to businesses and stuff like that. If there's like a fallout or so, if there's like a split between like, people and stuff like that, that usually has happened. Hey Potato, hey Raiders, how you guys doing? Welcome. But yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much personally is what I think when it comes to that in general. Paleoplines? Hey, I don't know what that is. But yeah. I just mostly think it's just like, they just had a falling out. Maybe there's just like wasn't an agreement or something, so they went their separate ways and stuff like that. But I didn't know it was this bad in general, so.
She must be.
How you been, Potato?
Right? There's probably not anything wrong with this company, I guess. It's probably just them leaving because they're stupid, I guess.
She's at 20k views?
Ridiculous.
Sheesh.
It was so frustrating to see all that go down and not be able to say anything to defend ourselves. The narrative
that's crazy.
Went with was our boyfriends made us and we were greedy. They didn't know we didn't get paid for sponsors between 2021 and 2023. Yeah! Holy yeah!
Well, get some good rest. Potato, go get some sleep or so. We're just talking about the whole Vshojo thing right now. So Nyanners is speaking on the matter.
I don't know how much I can go into in regards to the narrative pushing. Maybe I will. I don't know. But the boyfriend shit was that is just insane. People were even Aethel. I'd watch Aethel take so much even though privately he wasn't telling me to leave or to stay. He was helping me in every way possible as a supportive partner can and should.
Relationship goals right there. Relationship goals right there.
He was amazing and so supportive and helped me through so much of the stress. Not just with deciding to leave, but when I did actually leave, he was there for me. But when I was deciding to leave, he never told me either way.
Shut the fuck up, King. Shut up. No one asked your opinion, okay? All right?
He was just saying whatever
Cállate,
you choose
cállate.
to do, I will support you. He never tried to push me in any direction. He was unbiased and just told me straight up the pros and the cons and everything, and just was genuinely the best possible support system I could have had. I owe so much to him, and to see him get on
really, people were shitting on Aethelton? Really? Shit, I must have not heard of this one, to be honest.
After I left, people accusing him of telling me to leave, he's in my ear, oh, the evil boyfriend made her leave.
What?
And she only left because her boyfriend wanted her to leave and go to OTKs, shit like that. When that couldn't have been further from truth.
That's
he was so,
crazy.
he never said anything like that. Never, ever.
Well, he could probably be the best tank in an MMO, to be honest, you know?
He was always just so supportive of me, and he did not deserve any of that. And the fact that I couldn't defend him from that, and he couldn't defend himself, because all this being spread about him and me,
Really?
about everybody else who left. I'm so glad that there were chill people that, even though we couldn't say anything, they still supported us and believed in us and understood where we were coming from, even though we couldn't tell the whole story.
Well, I never go towards the mob mentality kind of type of situation. I'd rather look at things all logically and look at all evidence and come up with my own conclusion, you know?
At the time, but it was so frustrating. Seeing, it's frustrating to see your friends get dragged in the mud like that. It's even more frustrating to see someone you love that much be just dragged through the mud like that. It's infuriating. It was so f***ing stressful. I'm still it was just a lot. And also and not to mention all the that got flung at Vay and Silver that was still it never stopped. It was you'd think that people would shut the f up after literal years. But no,
damn, if they have that much energy to shit on people, that they probably should have enough energy to go find a goddamn job. Golly Lord, holy cow, that's why they get no bitches. That's why they get no money. That's why they're homeless. That's why they live in their mother's basement, you know? God Lord, Jesus Christ.
Still being pushed about them.
Literally straight up no lives. Straight up no lives, dude. Honestly.
We're still treating them like they're stupid and stuff like that, and it hurts.
This is the reason, this is one of the reasons why. Okay, you know how for a fact, there's Hollywood people who are famous and stuff like that, and people are so infatuated of Hollywood people. These VTubers who are super famous, it's basically that equivalent. They're not Hollywood famous, they're internet famous. And people who are so infatuated on shitting on them and knowing every little tidbit about them, that's literally straight up no life behavior. It's my life doesn't change of me knowing about Nyanners or knowing about, freaking Vebe, Silvervale, the situation that happened, behind the scenes. It doesn't change anything in my life, you know? For me personally, it's okay, something happened, this and that and all this other stuff, and then that's pretty much it, For me, it's it's crazy to hear about the news, but for me to be so in there and hating them and everything like that, right? I'd be like, oh, they left because of so and so and so, you know? And it's kind of like, I'm just kind of like, I don't care. I personally don't care. You know, it doesn't change anything to me, you know? Shit, man. I got no bitches. You think I care about this? Speaking of no life behavior, did you see the new shoe on head video? No, not yet. No. We'll take a look at it later.
You care about. But yeah, I'm glad. Sorry. Why would people care? I think like part of it is people being loyal to corporations for whatever reason to a fault.
Ah, yes, defending the $1 million corporation. Ah, yes, that fucking mentality. That's such a dumbass fucking mentality to have, to be honest.
And part of it, like, I won't lie.
Who the fuck defends Vshojo? Like, what? I was just like, you shouldn't be defending the corporate. You should be defending your Oshi or your favorite VTuber, you know? Like, if Ironmouse is your favorite VTuber, you know, you go defend Ironmouse, you know? But you gotta call it out when they do some shit, okay? All right? When they do something bad, you gotta call it out.
I'll just say, like, some corporations, they want these kind of narratives to be pushed because it protects the company's image. Like they will encourage this.
Yeah, they don't need
kind of
randos on the internet.
or, like go
Definitely
and push
not
the kind of narrative themselves by like astroturfing and shit like that. Corporations in general will do this.
If Tsunako gets slandered, I'm gonna
just a
slander with him. Your mom
unfortunate
gets
reality.
slandered with them.
And yeah, like I guess it's like, I don't know, is it unique to VTubing where people are so intensely loyal to corporations that like even at the
No, that's just weird behavior, to be honest. I'll be honest with you, Nyanners. That is a that's just like literally no life behavior. I don't know what's the reason for that. Maybe they just want to get into Vshojo for sucking the company's dick, you know? But like, I'll be honest with you, that's not the play, buddy. That's just not the play.
also like talent, they'll just support the corporation through thick and thin. Like I just can't really wrap my head around that. Sports and K-pop, yeah, I guess I don't know. It's a carryover from idol culture. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that's the real insidious thing about like these types of companies, that they push that narrative not just to the public to get them invested in the company as an entity, but also to they push that to the talent and staff as well to get like a kind of hold over them, you know, and guilt trip them and stuff like that. Vshojo pushed that even harder than other companies, I feel. Yeah.
Hopefully that yacht was really good to get, you know, just like how Niji Sanji got their yacht, you know. I hope that yacht was good, man. I hope it was golden, solid gold yacht, you know, for good old Vshojo.
A lot of their marketing was built around the promise of like talent freedom, talent first, and just
the only problem is when it comes to being an indie VTuber, if you don't excel in a certain department, like for me specifically, I don't excel at advertising. I don't know how to advertise myself. So if I had someone who did that for me, it'd be a different story. Or someone who handles some of the things behind the scenes, as in like sponsorships and all this other stuff. That's a different story, you know?
The fact that they're like this safe haven away from all the other evil, bad corporations. Like, we're not like them. We're a big
I could only do
family,
certain
we treat
things.
Our talent well.
That's why.
We let our talent stay up past midnight on the Xbox. We let our talent, they don't have to do homework, you know, you feel me? Like, we're a cool mom, you know? Like the cool mom of companies. Red flag number 907. I don't know, saying all like the greater VTubing community come together in a time like this.
That is a good thing too, to be honest.
The fact that they over like Zen and Mouse is like, that's mind-blowing to me. Like the fucking audacity. Like how did they think they were gonna get away with that kind of shit? Actually insane. Holy they had to have been desperate to do that. And desperate and just like comically evil. I'm sorry, like I feel bad like flinging all this shit, but just like it just feels, it's foreign to me, especially since I've like kept all this to myself for years. Like there's just so much that I wish I could say, but now that I'm like actually able to say some of it, it doesn't even feel right. Like I feel I I feel bad, and I hate that I feel bad for saying it, you know, if that makes sense.
That makes
like,
sense.
sometimes you gotta play in the mud. Yeah, I'm not the kind of person that really believes in, like, an eye for an eye. I'm always, like, of the mind that, like, you should be the bigger person, or at least try to be, but in cases like this, I think it's important that people know of, like, all the ways that companies can take advantage of people and f them over, just so that shit doesn't happen again. Like, I don't want this kind of thing to happen to anyone ever again. I really hope they're held accountable. I hope that, I don't know, I don't really have hope that they even, like, think that they did anything wrong, I'll be real, but I hope that they don't go into the line of work involving, like, running any sort of company like this ever again. Like, they had their chance and they blew it. You blew it, kid. There's zero remorse. The lack of transparency is wild to me. Yeah, I just hope justice is served too. I hope all the people that have outstanding payments that have not been given to them, like, bro, like, Kason hasn't been paid since September of 2024. Like, there's so many, I hate that there's so many stories like this.
Dude.
Like, where the money, bro? Are they ever gonna be reimbursed for all that? I hope they get their money. I hope they get justice. Like, they had their, like, time and effort stolen from them too. They joined this company thinking, like, I don't know, like, they're gonna try their best and work and, like, help promote the company, and they believed in the company and all that, just to be screwed over like that. Spent it all on parties and advertisements around Japan. I hope the talent freedom billboards in the Tokyo subway or whatever were worth it. I knew things.
That's crazy. Yeah, but we're not gonna watch the entire thing, of course. In general, if you want to watch the entire thing, of course, it's always gonna be in the description down below, of course. You know, for their channel, just literally go to their channel and everything like that. So, of artisan builds, I don't think so off the top of my head, but it's kind of crazy to hear that like Kason has not been paid for like an entire year. You know, the talent for them to get fucked. Yeah, it's crazy though. Like, to be honest, I feel like they were just using the money or so from the talents to like promote them, but like literally not giving anything back in return to their talents. It's not that hard to fucking take care of your VTuber talents. Honestly, like, it's not rocket science. You pay them, and then, you know, if there's like a percentage you're trying to take yourself from the paycheck or so because you help them advertise, you help them do all this stuff in the background and stuff like that, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, a certain percentage cut, you know, that's okay. That's just company itself, you know, right? But like, it's not rocket science to fucking pay your talents and take care of your fucking talents. Like, honestly, like, take care that they're okay mentally, you know, make sure they're getting paid on time, you know, make sure just all of this stuff is just happening in general. It's just crazy to be hearing, like, this. Like, honestly, like, fuck, man, I may not be like a business major, but fuck, even I know for a fact what you need to do, you know? It's rocket science to them. Paying fairly can compute with greed shoujo. I guess so, I guess. If anyone's interested, watch a documentary from J2 Sense or Gamer Nexus in regard to artisan builds and incident. It was a really messed up thing the CEO did. But yeah, overall, it's just crazy to be hearing this, actually, to be honest. Like, it's not rocket science. I just don't understand. Anyways, yeah, after 2 days, I guess I should get some sleep. Yeah, go get some sleep, hun. Thank you for coming by as always. Very much appreciated. So, hun, you get some sleep. Go get some rest. You well deserved, pillow, well deserved. Yeah, overall, it's kind of crazy in my personal opinion. Like, honestly, it's like, it's absurd. It's like why? It's like, it's not hard. I just don't understand what makes it so difficult to take care of your talents in general. So, but yeah, I just wanted to talk about at least like the aftermath, Nyanners' opinion. Of course, I'll watch the rest after stream, of course. But overall, it is kind of crazy that this has happened in general, you know. You know, we're still gonna be talking about a few more other things too as well, you know, and yeah. Anyways, we have to take a look at what Zentreya has to talk about, you know. Apparently Vshojo ignored Giga's advice too as well. I'm like, we're still not even done. We're not even done. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And yeah, down goes Vshojo. I repeat, down goes Vshojo. So yeah. Legal Mindset explained why Vshojo is showing some greed due to bad business decisions. Yeah, I think I saw that. If one shows, everything follows. Yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. And that's it. That's the end of Vshojo. They're not coming back from this one. And peace.